Hey, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. I kept thinking I was recording myself, so I'm like talking, and the next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not recording. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope all is well with the fam. Shout out to my new subscribers. I will try to list you guys in my next video. Um, I've been watching videos, and I've been on here just like in the shadows because I was enjoying my little mini vacation with my family in Atlanta. So I got some video footage that's not really that great because I'm a terrible vlogger. But I did I went to Atlantic Station, had brunch there with my family, walked around. I tried to find an old boyfriend at this hotel that he used to work with 8 years ago when I first went to Atlanta, but I couldn't find him. It's over there by that Target. There is a hotel over there by the Target in Atlantic Station, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, that's from Atlanta or been to Atlanta. It's so hard to kind of hard to remember because it was 8 years ago, but it was in that area. I remember, but I couldn't find it. So because that's the hotel where I met, where my ex-boyfriend was working at, where I met Waka Flocka, and Gucci Man was acting like an asshole. But anyway, I rode. Well, we had an all-white party, which is the reason why I went down there in the first place. Well, that was the main reason. Because it was, my cousin had planned a family gathering, and I just really wanted to take part in it. And I wanted to brag on the rat that I booked my flight the day before. And me and my son flew down, got a rental car, stayed in a nice little hotel, not nothing super fancy. But anyway, that's just what you do when, you just want to get away. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, all this talk that the rat is doing about Hawaii, my cousins are actually, well, they left out today from Atlanta to go to Hawaii. So maybe they will meet the rat down there. Who knows? Maybe there will be rat sightings in Hawaii. Anyway, so I drove me and my son, um, we took it upon ourselves to just, ride around and see some of the sights. Well, I drug him because he had no interest whatsoever. I wanted him to see the Martin Luther King Jr. house. So I took him and we went and took some pictures. This nut deleted his picture out of my phone because I didn't have a code on my phone. So he deletes his picture. He took pictures of me in front of the house, which, like I said, I've been to Atlanta once 8 years ago. I forgot to ride by Magic City. I forgot to do a lot of things, but I managed to. What came to mind was I wanted to go to Tyler Perry Studios, and I drove past there. They have some type of tourist, you know, um, some type of tourist where you can go in the studio, maybe perhaps or something, but it was closed due to COVID, blah blah blah. And so I rode past there, took pictures of the outside. It was really nice. It's huge. We went to rode past the Old Lady Gang restaurant that Candy from the Housewives is well known for. I rode past because I wasn't getting out. I just wanted to see these things and record them. So that's what I did. Rode past T.I.'s Trap House. I might have would have went in, but there was a line, and it wasn't that serious. My cousin, she was like, "Girl, it's just a bunch of mugshot posters and not really, nothing too crazy." So I was just like, whatever. So I rode past there, and like 5 minutes later, it started pouring down raining. Um, So I'm kind of glad we ended up not getting out. What else did we do? Trying to think. Can't think. What was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to just describe the party a little bit. I got some footage. I'm gonna try to put it up. Um, it's been hard to sync it with my phone and my Google Photos. I can't get it to show up on my laptop in my Google Photos. Anywho, so my cousin who arranged the whole party and everything, she made all the decorations and it was a all white masquerade party. Um, which if you refer to one of my other videos, I made a video with a few photos. Um, so what she did was, as far as the food went, and this is, a good idea in the future because I'm not a creative person, but she made me want to get in my little creative, she gave me a creative something, because the way she set up the food, it was she had everything individually wrapped in aluminum foil, including any pasta on a stick. I mean, literally, like each olive, each piece of onion, cheese, all of it was on a stick. Chicken kebabs on a stick, the beef kebabs on a stick. She had little chopped hamburger sliders. She had tacos. Every single thing was individually wrapped in aluminum foil. Um, and then she had little cheesecake squares, and then little individually wrapped pieces of paper thing. Chocolate covered strawberries, cake pops, all this stuff individually wrapped. It was beautiful. It was amazing. Again, like I said, I'm not a creative person, but she made me want to like do some shit. Anyway, and then it was an open bar where we only had to, tip the waiter, and the DJ was great. So I had a really good time. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope it wasn't too boring or anything like that. So, with that being said, let's move on to the rat. Um, and I'm going to be reading from Lipstick Alley.
At the time of me recording this, 32,000 views. Could be more by the time it comes out. But Soncerae says men that listens to Kevin Samuels are raggedy. And most of you guys that are familiar with Black YouTube, we know Soncerae. Even before I was on YouTube.
So the rat is getting her popularity that she so desires from O'Shea Jackson, who has 165,000 subscribers, and the handsome JR Wisdom. No shade to O'Shea, but JR is fine. So anyway, let's see what JR has to say about the broad.
He was like, oh, I feel like some of the stuff that Kevin Samuels says is so powerful, and I agree with some of it, and then other stuff I don't agree with. Let me tell you, this conversation went left quick as hell because I specifically said I am not a Kevin Samuels fan. Out of all of the stuff on my feed, why would you pick that one post if you trying to date me? Let me reassure you fellas, Kevin Samuels makes you look raggedy as hell on this dating app. It's called Hinge, right? And every time they send me
Wait a minute. So she's on a dating app, the same bitch who says she would never date again. She's on a dating app just so she can have a story to tell, right? So she can claim she turns down hundreds of thousands of men. Yeah, okay, bitch. So this person JR is so fine. He just looking at her like, I don't even understand what is going on here. But this person, his comment section, Thrice Great, says Kevin Samuels has control over her from the comfort of his desktop. Just hearing his name says Shorty off. The more they get mad, you can tell he from New York talking about Shorty. Or maybe that's Southern. We say shorty in New York. Okay, anyway. The more they get mad shows how much influential power and effect he's having on everyone. Hate him or love him. Either way, he got you all in your feelings. I mean, honest to God, like she's like, like a psycho. And she's supposed to be somebody's life coach. um Tori Collins says she's a prime example of who Kevin Samuels says not to be like. The barber says she's fake. She attacks Kevin Samuels because she's not willing to compete. Obviously, because she won't enter a damn gym to save her motherfucking life, you raggedy bum bitch. um I think it's a fake story using Kevin's name to gain views, obviously. Ain't nobody tripping on some funny built, pudgy hair hat chick. Every time she held her hair up, make me think she probably resembles Lizzo's little sister. These chicks are mad because Kev has helped expose the game to the masses and their market value is falling through the floor.
Match. It's always a guy that's not black. And when I do see a guy that's black, I already know that it's going to go wrong. I can assure you that it's going to go wrong early, right? I just already know that it is. So yesterday,
I read somewhere somebody posed the question, then bitch, why aren't you in the sections where it's for whites only, bitch? Since the black men are turned off by you and you're turned off by them, why don't you go be with another, go with the other races? Like, what are we doing here?
me and this guy was talking, and he asked me, he was black.
Oh, and don't forget all her exes were abusive. But and abuse is considered telling you yo coochie stank, bitch.
He asked me for my phone number or my Instagram, and I said, if I give you my Instagram and you see what's on my Instagram,
Somebody asks you for your number and you got to give them a whole speech about if I give you my number on Instagram, you're not gonna like what the fuck, bitch.
you're probably gonna run. My Instagram isn't hideous or anything, but because I'm a
So she warning them that they probably gonna run, not because I mean just because you're you. That's why they're gonna run. Absolutely, agreed.
entrepreneur and I'm like very goal oriented and motivated, that scares a lot of men off. You would be surprised. They're like, no, she'll be.
That scares a lot of men off. Says the woman who has no man, whose coochie gets wet for $400 a week, earning man. Okay. Here it go. This person says she enters a woman. Now this is a woman saying this in the comment section. She enters into interactions with black men already in a negative mindset. Seems like she looks for any excuse to write a black man off and argue about something. As a young woman who listens to KS, I found it really enlightening. There has never been a voice for straight men to express what they desire and require in a woman. There has specifically been a lack of platform for black men's standards. 1,000%. You know, Kevin Samuels, well, I'm not gonna get into that. Let's just it's about the rat. Anyway.
So, what do you mean by that, Soncerae? Is it because the guy?
Fair use, fair use. I don't mean to use content, JR, but I can't give this whole a view. I just can't do it. I really don't even want to listen. I'm gonna end up reading some of the stuff that she wrote because I can't. The voice just kills me inside. Like I can't. But I want to put out the content for comedy relief. But trust me, this is a hard ass thing to do.
Guys or these the white guys you're dealing with are a little bit more passive. They're a little bit more, you're a little bit more masculine than they are. So they basically cave in to whatever's going on with you. But for you to just go out and, and I guess that's your experience, which it's perfectly fine for you to narrate or relate your experience of what's been going on with black men. And if that's your preference or not, that's cool too. But I would like to hear what is the problem or what do you think is the issue between you matching with these white guys as opposed to the black guys and things going wrong? That's what I'd like to hear. And
She ain't matching with no damn body. She's a fucking liar.
nobody's afraid of the fact that you're an entrepreneur at the end of the day. Nobody's
Bitch, my sister is 16 years in her marriage and she's a fucking doctor and her husband is a retired Marine. Okay? So, I mean, please. I know plenty of successful women who have a man and their man is the head of their household, bitch. They know how to let the man lead and still be, a woman, a career woman.
offended or scared, even if he is not doing, even if he isn't personally an entrepreneur. Nobody is running away because you are an entrepreneur, which I don't know exactly what you do. I haven't really looked at your page or anything like that. But anyway, let's continue. Too much. Yes, I will be, and I suggest you go find less because I ain't turning down no time soon. So I ended up giving it to him, and he goes and looks. Now, it's a lot of stuff on my Instagram. I talk about God, love, business, and wealth all of the time. Dude comes back onto Hinge. Guess what he brings up? Fucking Kevin Samuels! He was like, oh, I feel like some of the stuff that Kevin Samuels says is so powerful, and I agree with some of it, and then other stuff I don't agree with. Let me tell you this
Somebody said this broad is a strong, independent young man.
conversation went left quick as hell because I specifically said I am not a Kevin Samuels fan. Out of all of the stuff on my feed, why would you pick that one post if you trying to?
I can't, y'all. I can't. Somebody said, I mean, if she took her wig, took off her wig cap, her wig glue, eyelashes, eyeshadow, eye shimmer, cheek bronzer. That's a damn filter. It's a whole filter. Her lipstick, her foundation, set powder, blended cream, her moisturizer, eyebrow paints. We see her. Yo, on top of that, she using a fucking filter.
Let me reassure you, fellas. Kevin Samuels makes you look raggedy as hell. When you reach out to
Somebody said, remind this chick winter is coming. I can't. Sorry about the commercial.
makes you look raggedy is like you're going off. And I guess you've done a video on him or something like that, which got you some views and things like that. But it makes you look raggedy as hell because he mentions that you agree with, that he agrees with some of the things that he says. And this bothers you because I think you know deep down, and I'm not going to talk about your appearance or anything like that because it's self-explanatory. And we'll just leave it at that. Your setup and everything, and even how you're behind the wheel,
All right.
based off this screenshot. So I'm not going to say anything about that, but we know if you came on the show, and I don't know if you've ever been on the show before, what basically would happen based off of these things alone. So for you to say this, no, just because a man is listening to Kevin and agrees with his points doesn't mean that he's going to be conducting himself the same way with you. He's just expressing his opinion. I agree with some things, but not every man is sitting here and because the lady.
Wait, it's some good comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Harvey Dixon said the fact that she's wearing someone else's hair, reverse raccoon makeup, and has such a shrill voice has nothing to do with her inability to have or keep a man, right? She's in her 40s, has no man, white, black, or any other color, and is thoroughly unpleasant to listen to. Like everyone else, I'll pass. All right, I'm skipping on to this bullshit community post she wrote. Let's see here. All right, here we go. I'm laughing already, y'all. Let's see. Well, how many minutes I'm at? 20. Okay. Even with me posting positive content for both men and women, it's majority of men giving negative feedback, and most of it isn't relative to the topics or the videos or posts. It's them giving me their assessment of how I look, which is irrelevant to me because I'm not dating them. I know I am beautiful regardless to how I wear my hair or my makeup, or not even if I'm fat or skinny. She wears makeup on top of a filter, y'all. I'll always be attractive to men. Lord have mercy. I just wish that men stopped giving me their opinions about my physical appearance as if I'm interested in dating them. Okay, so just ignore it. Like you tell other people to scroll past your garbage ass content, you ignore. Why don't you ignore the men? Men need to intellectually, oh God, express their opinion on the subject matter. Just like you intellectually express yourself about KS, even though you don't say one thing that he says is wrong, other than bitching and complaining that you gotta keep in shape and go to the fucking gym and eat right, you fat cow. Women can call in with 10 baby daddies and fucking, you know what I'm saying? They using men for dates for dinner and all that bullshit, but yet and still you got a problem with him. Okay. You can keep it real without throwing insults, spreading rumors, and making assumptions about me personally. She probably was. You know, she done read that comment section in O'Shea and JR's comment sections. Usually, my content is not directed to all men and women. Well, bitch, it should never be because nothing is everything. Like, you can't generalize all men or all women. So, what the fuck? It's never a generalization. It's about a specific kind of person. If it doesn't apply to you, then you shouldn't be offended or throw an insult at someone simply because you don't agree. Well, the fuck you calling Kevin gay? Is that not an insult or intending to be an insult? You fat funky cow. The way men behave on social media proves that they're the way men behave. Yet and still, you calling women basicas, men dusties, the same dusty you about to fucking raise, you raggedy bum bitch. You gonna raise a dusty. You got a basica for a daughter, bitch, because she being raised by yo ass. Um, you could call people all those kinds of names, but you getting upset because you claim people throwing because you see people talking shit about your stupid ass. The way men behave on social media proves that they are incapable of having cordial dialogue or proper communication with a woman. It's not just happening to me. Men are doing this all over social media. A lot of men don't even realize that I was oh shit, a dating coach for 10 years before I started giving advice to women. I had a change of heart recently. The temperament of black men has changed so drastically with the past few years. Look on social media, men are disrespectful. Oh my god. This person, Stone Monk, says, looks like you went a little viral. You'll make it out of this one like in time. Bitch. Yeah, viral through somebody else, not because of her. Well, because of her content, but because somebody else posted her shit. So let's see here. Let's see. I already did this one. About the car rental stuff. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. This is a post from 2 days ago. Please stop posting rumors and insults in my comment section. Who gives a fuck? You've already addressed it. If it's a real issue, just refer people, put it on a website, refer people to the website. You dummy. Have enough sense to keep scrolling if you think I've scammed someone. I'm not going to keep addressing the same rumors and nonsense. It's a waste of energy. You are a scammer. Nothing you have done for any so-called charity has made any kind of impact or difference. You hop on people's bandwagons. You impose your picture into people's promotional photos. Like, girl, this comment is unsatisfactory. Oh wow. Bring something intellectual and valuable to my comment sections. People, oh shit. People want to engage and have dialogue that is germane to the topics of the videos. Using fake profiles, people come into my comments. Bitch, I ain't using a fake profile. I am me and me is she. So, bitch, I'ma say what I got to fucking say. And my photos are all on I've made several videos with my pictures, okay? They like their comment and start interacting with themselves like people don't notice that it's them pretending they're other people. Stop having a conversation with yourself in my comment section. Girl, why would you even care? If somebody was in my comment sections talking to themselves, why the fuck would I care? Either I would delete it or just let them be a weirdo. And join the community of people who are bored with the gossip and rumors posted about me online. It's more interesting stuff on the internet than this. Oh, she's trying to deflect. She said, don't look at my record, y'all. Let's set the record straight again for the 100K time. Oh, this probably from this from O'Shea. What O'Shea just posted from O'Shea's video. She responds to that probably. Set the record straight. I did not fake my death. It was a rumor. All I did was log off for 5 months and isolate myself. No, I do not scam people. No, I did not ask for donations for a funeral. My mods ran my social media, so she blaming her mods, whoever the mods are. She throwing y'all under the bus. Hello. Yes, my book is still coming out when? In 2099, bitch? The book that you put a release date out for August 1st, only to come back and say you didn't proofread it, bitch? You couldn't afford to pay somebody to proofread it either? No, I was not my son's father mistress. Oh, bitch. No, you wasn't a mistress. You was a side chick, jump off, raggedy bitch. Because he only made $400 a week. So he couldn't even afford a mistress. So you right, you were not a mistress. Yes, I am in IT and I've always been in the computer. She in IT, but she busting her ass driving Uber all fucking day and night. Bitch, please. No, I'm not a millionaire. She's not a millionaire. At some point I did make $1 million in a year. Now I'm working towards to get bitch. So saying I'm wealthy is not implying that you're a millionaire, bitch. Yeah, okay. You did a lot of implying that you know, you didn't this I haven't known you to come out and retract or set the record straight about being a millionaire before. You never said you weren't a millionaire. And we've been saying that you said you were a millionaire for a long time now, bitch. Here we go. It is important that you ask for proof from people who speak about me. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about proof. If enough people saying that shit and enough people consistent with the shit, bitch, I'm more inclined to believe them, not you. Real proof, not who lied or sensationalized. Show actual legal, not Photoshop documents. It's easy. Of course it is. Everybody can say that now, bitch. It's easy to be lied to on the internet by people who with dubious characters. The people who scream the loudest about me have criminal records and nefarious habits. Stay positive, mature, and intellectual. Here, keep scrolling. It costs you nothing to keep moving. You want to watch videos of other people spreading rumors? Fine, but please stop bringing the garbage over here. So wait, this person, D's nuts. She responds to this person whose profile name is D's nuts. Soncerae, didn't you fake your own death to scam subscribers into giving you money on your son's birthday? Oh Lord. Where do people get this stuff from? No, I didn't fake my death to scam my subscribers. No one gave me money. Now somebody says, oh, so I'm not reading all of it. It's the obvious cop out. And then she's still throwing her mods under the bus. Maybe my mods did when they were running my social media. I remember this person in her comment section says, I remember when I saw a post from your page stating that you passed. I used to follow you in your progress in Cali. There's a picture of you in a white dress with a Photoshop staircase in the background as if you were in heaven. Your daughter had made a post about your passing, including information to donate. I was really saddened by the news. Now, over a year later, I see you're back. Thank goodness you're still out here. But would you not be aware if Miles posted that false information and had them take it down and correct it immediately? The post was up for quite some time, if I'm not mistaken. So she ain't responded to that yet, of course. But she responded to everything else. This person says 80% of you ladies are bogus nowadays. That's why these pro man podcasts and YouTube channels are growing everywhere. She says all content is growing everywhere. The internet grew over the pandemic. Okay. Generation. This person says general question. Do you believe scamming is wrong? The rat said, "This isn't a genuine question. It's a weird one. Who wouldn't think it's wrong? It's wrong. I haven't scammed anyone, and none of you have proof. The ones y'all made up and posted trolling do not count." Uh, Even though a lady came out named Vicky or whatever her name was, said that you tried to play her out some money. But anyway, Carl D says again, stop it on the line. You were never ever a millionaire. You cannot prove it. You did not buy a house or a car. You didn't invest in anything. You just come out here and lie. Nobody can verify that you had all that money. And again, you are a mistress to your son, married father. You just a liar and can't admit the truth. If you're having a relationship with a married man, then you are a mistress, plain and simple. Lord Jesus. When I was a millionaire, I proved it, and the people who followed me during that time saw it. Either way, those who don't believe it are irrelevant to me. I'm not about to jump through hoops to prove anything. But she's telling people to look for proof, but she don't want to prove that she was a millionaire. She's telling other people to go out that way to prove or to seek proof about her. It doesn't make sense. I can't with my sinuses, y'all. You don't believe it, fine, then who cares? I live my life for me and others who want to learn from me. What you need to prove is that you're a real person. Why? Why, Soncerae? Why does it matter if they're a real person or not? They're talking to you, bitch. As far as we can see, you're a fake ass weak troll who doesn't have the courage to be yourself online. You're hiding behind fake profiles like a coward. You sound ridiculous. Who are you? That's why you assume that's who I am because you can't even be true to yourself. Oh boy. This J Fitness person might be her, Kathy or Damo. Child. They even go as far as to say, prove that she lied, Carl. How many income streams do you have? How many side businesses? Did you have your own magazine that went nowhere? Nobody bought. Did you have your own IT clients? Oh, and on top of that, the magazine, she imposed them pictures on the magazine. Them people didn't she couldn't afford to pay them people to be in her magazine. And they damn sure wasn't doing it for free. Did you have your own IT clients? What IT jobs did you have, Carl? What modeling contracts you had? Modeling contracts, bitch. You modeled and you could never claim a magazine. You weren't in X double XL or any other of them sexy black model magazines, bitch. Do you even know what internet marketing is? Blah blah blah. She had time. Oh my god. Her truth said you made $1 million in a year, huh? Wow. J Fitness again capping. Caping for the rat. Let's see. Oh, and then so her truth goes on to say, I didn't say I didn't believe her. I just said wow, but she has definitely done some serious mismanagement of funds. I remember her saying she was recently homeless. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the realest comment in this comment section. I wouldn't have responded to anyone with a profile called These Nuts. That says all you need to know. Yeah, because she's an idiot. And King Kong says, of course she wouldn't, because no one would believe you. Alone, reading her response, I know she's lying. Hold on. What happened with the fake your own death thing? There were some YouTubers that covered that topic. They covered it without doing proper research. Okay, so now we're supposed to do proper research. I can't believe these people actually fought. Yo, it's some real life. Yo, if I was a scam artist, like this shit is mad easy. Like it's some real fucking gullible people out here. That really must. They got, for one thing, they must have money to blow. Cause they, I don't know, is they donating to her mama? Um, but if they are, they need to keep on donating and donate some more, donate some more. Because y'all stupid. Y'all are just stupid. Soncerae sister is really pretty. Okay, let's see. Um, she's such a hater. Here she goes. About the Nelly and what's her name? Chantel situation. I'm a big believer in marriage is unnecessary, but honey, if you want to be married, please get gone if he hasn't mentioned it by that second year. Don't beg him. Also, do not under no circumstances have his children. If you want a ring, then I suggest blah blah blah. Um. Okay, let me go on to Lipstick Alley. I'm gonna pause for a second until I get there. All right. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna read from Lipstick Alley now. I just had to take a bathroom break and go grab my what you call this? Peach cobbler that I got from the Pashels. I think it's what is that? What is Pashels at the airport? That at the Atlanta airport, the soul food place in the Atlanta airport, Pashels. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I got some leftover peach cobbler that I'm munching on. So anyway, so here we go. Lipstick Alley. Someone says she eats clean among other things. She doesn't eat fast food, so all the videos we saw and when she's eating Chick-fil-A never happened. This woman is a very definition of clean eating. Without being vaccinated, it's safe to say that she won't be taking that little ninja to Hawaii right now. She ain't going to Hawaii any fucking way unless, I mean, shit, my cousin, like I said in the beginning of the video, my cousins are on their way to Hawaii now, bitch. And maybe they will see her there. They will play a game of I Spy the Rat in Hawaii. Let's see. Soncerae has a new TikTok video on Facebook, and she's claiming to earn 10K per month. So that's only 120,000 per month. I mean, that's good money, but still. She's showing her busy life. She's with Justice, a dog, at the cancer center, and doing Uber Eats with Dominique. It's obvious the, it's obvious that she can't leave the dog at the hotel when she leaves. She's probably hiding his existence from the hotel managers. We don't see any work other than food delivery. Hmm, that's interesting because we were gone. We were at the now my cousin has I can't think of that dog, what kind of dog it is, but it's not a very little dog, but it's not a big dog either. And we were at the party for like 3 to 4 hours, maybe. And the dog was home alone. Um, and the rat seems to have to take everybody when she leaves, including the dog. So that would make, like, why are you taking the dog with you when you're out running around with food in your car, bitch? See, that's why, man. That's why, I mean, on top of not needing to do Uber Eats like that, because I've done it maybe once or twice, but man, there be some fuck shit going on with these drivers. She got the dog in her car with the food. Man, fuck that shit. Um, that's just nasty. Let's see. But that's a good point, though. She can't leave a dog at the hotel because she's at a hotel. And none of it's funny. It wouldn't be funny if she was a humble, honest ass bitch. But bitch, you portraying to be a millionaire on a food stamp budget. Anyway. Oh, somebody said I've seen it. It reads like someone trying to make out that they're super busy when in fact they lead a pretty leisurely life. None of her routine looks particularly physically or intellectually taxing or stressful. Why don't she show us the IT shit then? Why don't she show us all the other businesses? She lives the easy life. She alludes to UX design, but it appears she scrapes by using apps such as DoorDash, Uber to add to her government assistance and child support, plus whatever small amount she gets from social media. um, Something I was gonna say about that. Honestly, I feel like she's living a pretty stressful life. She doesn't eat healthy. She's drinking Red Bull in a car in a wine glass. She reading books in the car. She eating, sleeping, and shitting in the car. Hell, might as well. Um, she don't get enough rest, so she's a walking fucking time bomb. To be honest. But she want to sit up there and dog Kathy for not making her life out what it needs to be, bitch. To be honest, if you want a real talk, bitch, all that you doing now, granted, this Uber shit wasn't around back then in our 20s. But bitch, don't sit up here and act like you what you doing now you should have already done in your past. I mean, bitch, you 40. You should be well established in your career by now, bitch. Yeah, you fumbled the bag once, allegedly, so you say. But you stay fumbling the bag because you looked at a married man making $400 a week at 38 years old as having potential. Bitch. But anyway, that's a old that's the same old story. Um, let's see. This person said exactly she wasn't doing much at all. She showed us that she walks her dog, takes her mom to the dock, plays with Justice, and uses Domo to drop off food from Uber Eats. She calls what we're doing right now social media management. It was an entire joke. Also, Justin needs a birth to three evaluation and a good preschool. He isn't learning anything riding in the car with her all day. And granted, I personally feel like the media is um what's the word I'm trying to say? I feel like they are overplaying what you call it? COVID in children, but that's just me. Um so therefore the rat will use that as an excuse as why she won't send her son to daycare. But in reality, we know she can't afford it. And to be honest, I mean, not for nothing. I've said in the past, I took my son, he didn't start going to daycare till he was a little, maybe 2.5, but I only took him for like 2 to 3 days a week. So, bitch, he don't have to go out 5 days a week. 2 days, 2 days, 3 days a week for some socialization. I mean, really? But I took my son to the hood daycare where my girlfriend's aunt was in charge. And I was I scoped it out, checked it out, and everything was up to par. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's because that's the place, this is where I'm from. And that was just something that worked out in my favor in that way. Anyway, um so let's see. Mm, sorry. Okay, somebody said, here's Soncerae's video in which she acts like she's so busy, but she's talking over explaining why people are wrong for judging her for being single. Who gives a shit? It's a bunch of BS. Women shouldn't be judged for being single. I'm a married woman, and I can tell you women often have the life. I've never shamed them. But Sansa is a fool. She has no accomplishments, and this is why some random person's comments upset her. Yeah, people with profiles called these nuts. She actually addresses like what professional person, what I'm saying, would even consider. Hell, I'm just a regular old person, and I'm not responding to these nuts. I mean, honest to God, I might just ingest as just to talk shit back if I felt like it. But other than that, girl. So this person said, for someone who's so cool with being single, she sure gets pressed when someone asks for a man. So this person said, but let's not forget that Soncerae chose, I'm talking about Priest, chose him. In spite of him being married to dummy, making $400 a week, no high school diploma, mumbles when he speaks, can hardly speak English well. Priest is always above from the beginning. However, there is no way his broke ass can go see his child because she purposely moved to the other side of the USA while pregnant. He could get another job, get a GED and a trade too, so he can support his child and save him. But he isn't motivated, which she knew. He is poor and doesn't give a damn, and he is lazy and content that way. Add that to the fact that he is stupid, and she knew this early on. Precinct shit, but see, Sansa created this whole effed up scenario. Um, this person responded, "True. It's not like he was a doctor when she met him. He unmasked himself like a Scooby Doo." All right, 10 more minutes, y'all. I want to make it a whole hour. Let's see. Um. Okay. So apparently she did a video. So check out Soncerae's wig and makeup in this video. And what the heck is she talking about? She's single and she isn't a CEO. I can't even listen. But you know what? I think I will listen to a video. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this before I might listen to a video of hers because somebody posted a what do you call it? A timestamp, pretty much, or a summary. It's a summary for people who don't have time. Soncerae blames her mom for having cancer for why she hasn't written the book. No, she says she wrote the book, she just hasn't edited it. She had a whole release date, August the 1st. Then she turns around, because I did listen to some of it in STL's video. She said she turns around and says she hasn't had time to edit, but she had a whole release date, August the 1st. Bitch, you cannot make this stuff up. Soncerae bashes Kathy, saying she never showed her love as a kid like she did her sister, and she has only gotten to know her mom since she moved to California. I mean, she's bashed Kathy in the past, so that's not nothing really new. She says Kathy should move in with her sister, so her sister can care for her mom while she has her treatment since they have a better relationship. She also says Kathy never saved money for the future and complains this is affecting her finances. Basically, she's sick of Kathy now that she no longer serves her purpose, being she can no longer babysit Justice. You know, this is a damn disgusting shame. And her supporters ought to be ashamed of themselves. They're stupid, ratchet asses. You dumb. Oh my God. Um, this person says, I strongly agree. Soncerae is disgusting. We already know this, but she keeps going lower. She's now attacking her cancer-ridden mother. It's sick. But Soncerae is a malignant narcissist. Nothing matters to her other than herself. She doesn't like hearing about Kathy's cancer. You know that all she does is hear, oh, whatever. Um. All right, let's listen to another video real quick. Uh-oh.
The internet is big AF.
Ooh, child. Wait. So that one video with the blue shirt on and the wig, that's looked like, ugh, let's look that that looks like it's being lifted up front. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. We got a close up on Lipstick Alley. Took a close up picture of that damn wig she had, that curly wig where the lace front is lifting up in the front. Like, what is going on? Miss, child. Hold on. All right, let's hear this. See what it says.
The biggest money problems. But I'm a very feminine woman when I'm inside of a relationship, and the men who have dated me know this, that I become very vulnerable, very fragile, and very just kind and docile and submissive. And unfortunately, anytime I have become that woman.
Oh, this is. I clicked on the video with the lace front peeling up top, coming up loose up. Wait a minute.
It has always put me in a worse situation.
Ladies, my sisters, do you feel protected by black men?
No, I do not. The temperament of black man has changed drastically. No. No. No, not at all. No.
Excuse me. First, you know she is such fucking trash, bitch. First of all, if you don't have family members, friends, god brothers, cousins, uncles, that is nobody's fault. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not the black man's fault. Okay? Um, if your mother birthed you and she chose a man that is raggedy or whatever the case is, then that's not society's problem, essentially, to protect you. It's the police's responsibility to protect you, okay, from criminals. Anything else, essentially, you on your own. You got to figure that shit out. Otherwise, what do you want black men to do? Intervene in situations that they don't fucking know nothing about, bitch? I wish one of my male relatives would walk into a situation that they don't know if the bitch started it in the first place or instigated some shit or what and end up fucking dying over some raggedy bum bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck out of here. Let me tell you something again. I had men in my life. My grandfather, my uncles, cousins, my dad. My dad. For number one, first and foremost. So, no one person, no one male race can be responsible for the whole entire all the females within the race. Like that's just um it's just it's just not realistic. So you raise your son. How about you raise your son to intervene in shit that ain't none of his motherfucking business? Now, granted, if a woman is just getting her ass beat in the middle of the street, it don't matter if you're black, white, Indian, Chinese, whatever. People are gonna break that shit up if they see a woman getting stomped the fuck out. But other than that, that responsibility falls on your family, your individual family, not the society as a whole or the race as a whole. The fuck? I mean, common sense just ain't common, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's a lot larger than it seems. And trust me.
Mother offer a man inside of a relationship if he himself doesn't have children. It's weird to me because mother and girlfriend or wife and mom are two different roles. It's two different entities. It shouldn't even be connected together. It's kind of a remedial question. Like, because I'm a mother.
Oh my god, bitch, you remedial. I feel like throwing my fucking phone in the garbage. I can't stand. Again, for the people in the back and you raggedy ass bitch. I don't want my son, who is gonna be, who if he's single and no children, dating a chick with children. Period. Okay? Especially before he's 30. If he don't have kids before he's 30, no, I do not want him dating a woman with children. Because it's just too complicated. Now, anything after 30, shit, you on your own. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you like it, I love it. If you want to put yourself in a situation where you got to deal with multiple baby daddies and the rearing of children that aren't yours and having to tiptoe around in your own motherfucking house, then that's on you. Uh-oh, somebody calling me. What the hell? All right, y'all, we have 58 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm going to end this video. And feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope to come back with something soon. I'm going to definitely try to put up my Atlanta videos, little short videos, somehow, some kind of way. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in again. And we'll get together again soon. All right, bye.